How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World is the third sequel and the next movie from the second films that we just watched. Hiccup discovers that Toothless is not a one and only Night Fairy, and now they discover about this dragon is actually a Light Fairy. Now we got two friendships between romance between of Toothless and this dragon, and then now everyone investigated about the hidden world where the dragons keep each other safe, and then we got a supervillain named Grimmel, who is actually a dragon trapper who kidnaps dragons. And now I have watched all the How to Train Your Dragon movies. I haven't watched one and two for a while now. Like it's been a long time since I watched How to Train Your Dragon. I think if you're a big fan of How to Train Your Dragon, I think you've been asking for the third movie to come out. And I don't know if this is a final chapter of the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. I remember there was a How to Train Your Dragon series. I didn't really like the series. I just mostly liked the movies better than the series. I watched the first one and the second one. The first one came out when I was in. I think the first one was out in 2010. I was in fifth grade during that time, so I must have been in fifth grade when that movie first came out in theaters. And for the second one came out June 2014, a few years ago. So I was in ninth grade during that time. And now this time, now we got How to Train Your Dragon 3 for the first time. I think one of you fans have been asking for when does How to Train Your Dragon 3 come out? Like when did they come out with a How to Train Your Dragon 3? Maybe they're trying to find something to make How to Train Your Dragon 3 a good movie. You know, all the How to Train Your Dragon movies were good. I like all of them. My favorite character is Toothless, and I thought his name was Night Fairy, but no, Hiccup called him Toothless. Yeah, so I was like, okay, call him Toothless. So Toothless is one of my favorite characters the because he's a great dragon. He's kind of hilarious and he's funny. And I think this movie's taking. I think this movie's taking place like back in the medieval time. No, not. I don't think this movie's taking back in the medieval times or whatever. This is more like a medieval times movie, kind of like The Hobbit meets um, Game of Thrones. I don't know. I just haven't watched these movies for so long. It's been so long since I watched all these movies. At least I know all about these movies anyway. This movie was the plot. The movie was okay. But the parts of some of the parts of the movie. So one part of the movie is actually funny, and I laughed at some of the parts of the movie. And I did watch this movie on the Fire Stick. Yeah, I watched it on the Fire Stick, and it was actually a good movie. I actually loved it. Yeah, I watched this movie. It got me cracking up, laughing a little bit. But this movie is kind of like an emotional medieval time story, like that takes us way back before all the dragons were probably die or extinct. Because there were dragons way back then, like way back then, like that's a long time ago. My mother watches Game of Thrones. I think, yeah, she watches Game of Thrones. I don't know if there's a dragon in there. I don't know. This movie kind of reminds me of Shrek because we only have one dragon in it. Well, probably yeah, just one dragon in it. I have not watched DreamWorks animation films for so long. The only movie I did watch Shark Tale just the other day. I love Shark Tale. Shark Tale has been one of my favorite DreamWorks animated films. Shrek is my favorite. I like all the Shrek movies. I've seen all four Shrek movies. Shrek has been one of my favorite movies of all times. How to Train Your Dragon was good. Megamind, DreamWorks Megamind was my favorite movie. I do love Megamind. I didn't like The Boss Baby. The Boss Baby was a bad DreamWorks animated film. Like, why you have a baby talks and sounds like a grown man? Like, that sounds weird. And with Monsters vs. Aliens is actually one of my favorite movies. I love Monsters vs. Aliens. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been so long since I watched all these DreamWorks animation films right now. The only ones I have right now is Megamind. That's the only movie I got right now. I know I haven't watched any of these DreamWorks animated films for so long. Like, I really, really want to get back watching those movies again. It's been a long time since I watched some of these movies that I used to love as a child. Like, I love, my first time watching DreamWorks animation was Shrek. Shrek is one of my. I think yeah, that was one of my first. That was my first time watching DreamWorks animation, probably for the first time. I was watching Shrek for the first time. I don't know if Shrek was the first DreamWorks animated film that first came out in theaters. I don't know if that's the first one that came out. I don't know which DreamWorks animated film that came out first. I think it's Shrek. To me, it's just Shrek, and then we come out with How to Train Your. Well, we get Shrek, we get Madagascar. I don't want to forget Madagascar. I love Madagascar. Madagascar was. I like the first one. I like the second one. Third one was okay. Yeah, the third one was alright. Yeah, the third one was okay. But I mostly like one and two. They're better. But third one just be like, just got too much. Yeah, they've been too much for me. I actually love. It's okay. I like Madagascar. You know, I love Madagascar. One of my favorite movies, and also my other favorite DreamWorks movie is Over the Hedge. I love the animals in the movie. Over the Hedge has been one of my favorite DreamWorks films. I have not watched that film for so long. I wish they made like more sequels for other DreamWorks films, like they did to How to Train Your Dragon and Shrek. But they need to. I wish they make more other DreamWorks sequels like they did to Shrek, like they did to How to Train Your Dragon. They need to make one for Megamind, Monsters vs. Aliens, and well, also they already did one for Madagascar. By the way, sorry, I don't want to forget Madagascar. Over the Hedge as well. I miss Over the Hedge. Well, I wish they came out with an Over the Hedge too, but got nothing. But that's fine. I love this movie so much, and it's okay, but it's not like it wasn't as good as the first and second one. The first one was good. The second one was good, but I do like the first. I do like the third movie. The Hidden World was good. I actually enjoyed watching this movie because we didn't know we were gonna have a light fury for the first time. I didn't know we were gonna have a light fury. Like none of the fans didn't really know. Man, I wish I do a toy hunt on How to Train Your Dragon figures for the first time because that would be really cool. I think for me, I'm just gonna do is Toothless and Hiccup. Hiccup and Toothless are the main characters that we ever gotten from the previous two films. And where they did a How to Train Your Dragon spinoff, just like say they did, like say if they did How to Train Your Dragon spinoff, like just say that they're gonna do one for Night Fury, like go back how it all started before him and Hiccup just unite, yeah, and meet each other for the first time. Yep. Or if they do one for Hiccup, no, not don't do one for Hiccup. I would say Night Fury instead, because Night Fury's been one of my favorite great characters. Because I didn't know that he discovered that Night Fury was not the one and only dragon. I didn't really care about the villain named Grimo. Grimo was a bad villain. Why Grimo? We don't want him. He's a dragon trapper. He likes to trap dragons. I don't care. I mean, I don't really like he traps dragons. Like I don't know why. I don't really care enough for Grimo. You know what I care about? All I care about is Night Fury and this Light Fury and Hiccup and some other great How to Train Your Dragon characters. Like I'm probably gonna do well one day I'll probably do a toy hunt on How to Train Your Dragon figures. The How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World figures, which I'm gonna start doing. I haven't watched How to Train Your Dragon for a long time because I've been waiting for the third movie to come out. Be like, where's the third movie? At least I was waiting patient for it. You know, I wait for sequels to come out, like wait for late sequels to come out for a while now. Like I'm good. Uh, I'm used to it. I know, you know, some people just, it's like somebody says, It's like somebody says, when does the Bumblebee trailer come out? When does Avengers 4 trailer come out? When does Spider-Man Far From Home trailer come out? They don't give me the answer. I don't know. I don't know the answer. Only time knows the answer, and only and only time and the days know the answer, and the months too. They know the answer. I don't. So don't come to me. I'm not the magic man. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just saying. Just saying. So that's all I gotta say. And this movie was actually good. I actually enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed I enjoyed um um myself watching this movie, and I enjoyed that. I'm glad that Toothless and Hiccup are back. That we have not seen them for a very long time, since 1 and 2, and the TV shows as well. So that's all I gotta say, and I'm gonna do another video real soon. Well, I'm gonna try and do another video. Well, I don't know when I'm gonna do one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So that's all I gotta say. So be sure to like and subscribe, and press notification button. Follow me on Instagram. Comment down below, and I'll see y'all next time.